of y'all was on the XXL cover?
The second one, right? The second one.
The second one ever all of them? Okay.
So.
Okay, wow.
2017?
2009.
2009?
Yeah.
Why did I say 17? Yeah.
And who else was on this cover?
Cuddy.
Wale. Okay.
Corey Guns. Currency.
Wow.
It was an open layout.
Currency.
Right?
Currency.
It opened up.
Yes. Ace Hood.
Ace Hood.
Was on there.
Is this the first time you guys met each other?
No.
No. We was. This is the first time I met Blue
At the XXL.
the cover.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But we did like a show or two.
Yeah.
Right. So how the hell is that?
It was fun. I mean, like it was something new because the internet had just changed.
And y'all filmed this in New York?
Yeah, we did that in New York. So it was the XXL cover. But the first one that they did with the other guys, that felt like that was like the old guard of what hip hop was going into, and then we came and we were embracing the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, the first cover that they ever did was the Source cover. I was a part of that. With
yes,
me,
it was. That's
with
right.
Me, Pun.
I never thought it was like a freshman type joint.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was. And then the Source kind of went out of business, and I believe. I mean, like that's just true. And then the XXL picked it up. But XXL did it. They actually named it something. It was called the Freshman Class. So you guys being a part of the second shit.
Right.
Like, is that? Do you know what this is at the time when y'all guys are filming this?
Yes.
Oh, you know this is gonna be legendary.
You know what I mean? Yeah. On the cover of XXL, man, that's classic.
Right.
Yeah. And we had it's just all of us, we had our own fan bases at the time because again we was embracing the internet. Nobody was really trying to get online like that, and all of us had big fan bases from just putting out music online. Shout out to all the blogs back in the day, N.O.R.E, Two Dope Boys, World Star Hip Hop at the time was just starting, and we was at the forefront of all of that, you know what I'm saying? And Asher, he was doing the stuff with Drama,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
And then because it was like 3 different covers, right?
Yeah.
It was like the main cover. Then there was the second cover. So how mad was y'all at Asher Roth at the time for him getting the main cover?
White privilege.
Just throw it out there. How mad was y'all with that? The white guy made you cover, man. How mad was y'all? Come on, let's keep it real.
I wasn't mad at all. I was happy to be on the cover. It was just
happy to be there.
I was happy to be there.
I was mad at DMX and Corrupt and who was the main cover? It was DMX, Corrupt, and I forget.
Was it Cam?
I think
was it Silk the Shocker?
It was Silk the Shocker. So we got Silk the Shocker.
still got Silk the Shocker all day
Silk the Shocker
long.
beat me in every category. every award show, he's always beating me. Silk the Shocker, right? This is the best. Like, you know what I mean? I had an argument with Benzino about nothing to this. Right. I just brought this shit up. He let Silk the Shocker beat me. Yeah. In the Source Awards, he's like, what the fuck does this got to do with it? I've been hurt. So Silk the Shocker be waiting for you. Okay, well, hold on. Boom. So, like, in all honesty, you didn't know these guys at the time. Because it is the main cover. Was there any, does this belong? Because y'all all competing against each other. Let's just be clear. And they're putting y'all in that category to compete with each other. So was there any, thought of that?
I was just happy J Electronic wasn't there.
Oh,
I think he was going to be on there, so I was a little nervous. You know what I mean?
Why?
I think he a beast.
Like, he was the biggest out of the bunch, and he would have been on there.
You know what's crazy? I was listening to his shit today, but ironically, just walking around and his shit just came on. He's like a fucking ghost, right? Like, no one really knows anything about him, but you know about him.
Yeah,
but you don't really know about him, right? Like, he's like one of those like mysterious guys, right?
Yeah.
So you was happy he wasn't there. Let's make some noise for you. I respect that. But okay, so after all, you love college.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I had a good run. It was fun.
What, did you take Adderall?
No, I did once, and that's a hell of a drug.
Okay, so it's like a limitless pill.
Not really. It's just like
Limitless. You said?
You never seen the movie?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. All my good white friends who used to do cocaine.
Good ones. The good ones?
Yeah, there's some bad ones. They're not them. But my good ones that used to do cocaine, they switched to Adderall and they love it.
yeah. See,
I'm not promoting Adderall, by the way.
no, for sure. I think that goes to show it's kind of a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And people use it for focus and everything like that.
Really?
I wasn't
To study.
Yeah, to study and shit like that.
Right.
But it's also like it's crazy that that's what we give kids with ADHD. Like, here, take this.
Right.
To get
Like it's prescribed?
Yeah, like immediately.
Right.
It's like, here's Adderall, Ritalin, and
and then get surprised that they're addicted to it later.
Yeah, or like end up doing some other wild shit later in life when you start out on Adderall at 13 years old.
So how you was finger popping white girls? What drugs you was using?
What drugs?
Yeah, what drugs
Alcohol,
was you using?
man.
Just alcohol?
Yeah,
That's it? Just
hell of a drug.
Just alcohol. Speaking of alcohol. Now, I'm bouncing around, I'm fucking with y'all. Because we asked you earlier, your favorite color has to be blue.
Yeah, right.
Your name is Blue.
Yeah.
Now, what neighborhood are you from exactly?
I'm from the Van Ness, you know what I mean?
Van Ness?
Yeah. I'm from like where Bloods be at, but I'm blue, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm in the 50s off of Western, you know what I mean, Slauson.
And the 60s is obviously...
Right next door.
Okay, wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, yeah. So, because of that, I'm straight. You know what I mean?
So, did you get away with wearing blue because you were like a millennial, or...?
No, I actually moved to San Pedro. So then all I used to wear was blue. So they started calling me Blue. You know what I mean?
And where's San Pedro for people that know?
San Pedro is the port of LA.
Okay.
You know what I mean? South.
Wow.
Go south of LA, down to the water.
Wow.
The port, San Pedro.
Now, Mickey Factz.
What's up? What's
You're
up?
on some real, like, I've been listening to a couple of your freestyles.
Right.
And you really trying to teach financial, what is a proper word for it?
Financial literacy.
Financial literacy.
Right.
I mean, he's also a college kid, right? Didn't you go to law school or something?
Yeah,
You love college too? What kind of drugs did you
I
take?
didn't like college.
You didn't like college? I went to college, but mine was in jail. I didn't like it neither.
I didn't graduate. I dropped out.
Okay.
With the NYU, I dropped out. I couldn't.
NYU?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't take it. I didn't like it. So,
Why?
Cause I couldn't focus. So that Adderall thing that he was talking about, like I could resonate with that. Cause I was drinking cappuccino with triple shots of espresso, trying to stay
But
awake.
NYU is that downtown, correct?
Yeah, that's downtown.
That's like on 30th. What is it?
I was even further down. I was like NoHo.
Oh wow, NoHo. Okay, North
Soho.
Okay, go ahead.
So I was doing that, and I was falling asleep in class, and that's when
so it was you with the Adderall.
I didn't have Adderall.
Oh, okay.
I was drinking cappuccino with espresso, and I was still falling asleep in class. So at that point, I was like, "Fuck it." I quit my job. I dropped out of school, and I was like, "I'm gonna just do hip hop."
Wow.
And that's where I'm at right now.
Wow. But when I'm listening to your rhymes, are you talking about investing into real estate? What are we talking here?
I mean, like, I talk all of that finance. I feel like just as artists, like me, Blue, Asha, and all the artists that's coming up under us, we just need to know what to do with, you know, our money, because we don't have pension.
Everybody needs to know.
Everybody needs to know, but especially us, because we're independent contractors. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have the luxury of a pension plan. We don't have the luxury of a health insurance. We don't have the luxury of a retirement plan. We don't have the luxury of any of this stuff. So, and for me, I took it upon myself to be like, let me teach myself this stuff, and if I'm gonna teach myself this stuff, I'm gonna put it in rhyme format so people can learn it. So the first thing I did was I went on Flex, and I did the credit freestyle on Flex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, credit, that's right.
And then that's when it just went viral constantly. You know, people keep picking it up.
Did you see the people jet skiing in the Bronx?
Yeah.
Y'all out of control.
I mean, that's what we do, man. Like,
did you see that? Oh my God! Like, soon as there was a flood in New York, soon as I knew, like, without me even looking, the footage just came up. They said,
"Oh, they in the streets?"
Yes.
They had jet skis in the streets in New York City.
That's dope, bro.
But as soon as they said, "Yo, they jet skiing," you know, I said, I didn't even have to look.
That's the Bronx.
I said, "That's the Bronx." That's the Bronx. But I'm sorry, I'm bouncing around. But
No.
I mean, that is probably one of the most creative places on earth. Like, some of the creative people I know come from the Bronx, and I'm not talking about artists. I'm talking about probably the most illest criminals in the world. You know, are the most creative in the Bronx. This is real shit.
Ralph Lauren from the Bronx.
Really?
Yeah.
The same Ralph Lauren?
Hold up.
Purple Rain, Purple Label, nigga.
He's from the Bronx.
Okay, all right.
You know, Pun's from the Bronx.
Yes, of course.
You know, he actually tried to, when he was working on his second album, my father had a house in the Bronx.
Wow.
And Pun wanted to rent the basement apartment to just the right rhymes in the apartment. And we still had his application that he filled out. And my father was like, Yeah, so I'm gonna need to see 3 pay stubs before we ready. And Pun was like, "What, nigga?"
Exactly.
I could give you, I could pay up the money up front.
Right.
And my father was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna still need pay stubs." You know? I was like, "Get the fuck out of here! I'm out of here." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out to Pun. You know.
Wow. Now, I ask you, you have every